Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Community Remix. Last episode. I had a good time with the last episode. The last episode was really good. We became Guppy, and it was totally overkill, which is a sentence that is very nice to say. It doesn't happen all that often. We had Blood Oath, very little HP, but really the story of the last run. If you didn't watch it, I would encourage you to go back and do so. There's my branding for that one. Sweet, monetize everything. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm channeling like some mobile IAP developers. Anyway, the story of the last run was that we made the best use of like Judas Tongue ever. Because with Blood Oath with Blood Oath I should just say, Judas Tongue is actually really good because you can really control how much HP you're going to have after a deal with the devil because every deal costs the same. We just got ourselves down to 1 red heart. We probably could have gone lower, but I didn't want to risk accidentally, you know, getting myself killed on a deal with the devil, which would have been awful, of course. And, yeah, we controlled exactly how much HP we had, took some deals with the devil we didn't need, and avoided picking up some HP that we could have, quote-unquote, used, because I think it was just strategically better for us to not pick it up. And it seemed to work out totally fine. This is a very small floor. We only had, like, 2 rooms of combat. So, do we reroll Brother Bobby? I think we reroll Brother Bobby, don't we? Brother Bobby's not that exciting. Even if we don't get it, whatever. If we don't get anything from this, which we're not going to, that's not that big of a deal. We missed out on Brother Bobby. We still have the D69. That's the most important thing. Yeah, we're done with this floor. Very small one. We picked up an HP upgrade, not much else, but that half Spirit Heart, it looks like we've taken damage, but we haven't. That half Spirit Heart could end up being extraordinarily useful for us if we end up... Oh, careful, careful, careful. Could end up being extraordinarily useful for us if we don't take damage. Protect us. Well, I guess if we do take damage, it'll be more useful. There we go. If we don't take damage, then it's not necessary, but it does give us a much better chance of snagging a deal with the devil on this floor, which has been historically very important for us. Bloody Penny is yet another trinket that could actually define the tone of this run. If we can start spawning arcades or just finding blood banks more naturally, then we can do some, oh, that's good. We can do some very good stuff with this. It's very unfortunate that we don't have a bomb. I used one just now on a Tinted Rock, which was, in hindsight, kind of a bad decision because now I need 2 bombs to access that item room, whereas previously I could have just done it right now and I would have had a reroll available. Oh no. Well, maybe these guys will give me some bombs. It is kind of their namesake. That's not really what I asked for, but I appreciate at least having a sense of humor about it. Green flies, don't bother me. Now, if you could stay the heck away, that would be great for me. Because as of right now, I can't deal with your bullshit. Please go. I have taken some damage, but I haven't taken any red heart damage. So I think deal with the devil chance is extremely high right now. Let's do this. Who we got? Famine. So I'm glad we got our HP on the last floor because we're certainly not going to get it on this floor. Just going to move it out and around here. Careful and even more careful. Shouldn't be taking damage here, but I really want to get Famine to kill these flies. Thank you. Before he becomes ahead, because that's going to make it difficult for us. That's not the way you get ahead in life. He'll never be the head of a major corporation. Something, lose one's head? I can't remember. From, of course, that classic film, Austin Powers. I must admit, you know, when I was a kid, I loved Austin Powers. Went back and watched it. Still love it. You thought I was going to go somewhere different with that. I don't, you know, Austin Powers 2 or 3, I can take him or leave him. I know that there's a lot of staunch gold member defenders out there because we run into them every time we talk about the franchise during the stream. There's some people who think the Gold Member is the best Austin Powers movie. More power to you, but at that point for me, it kind of started lampooning stuff like, you know, Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z, and like that's not timeless as far as I'm concerned. I'm nothing against Jay-Z, of course, but you know, Mike Myers and Vern Troy are rapping like a Dr. Evil-themed version of Hard Knock Life. That's not going to survive as long as that pastiche of, like, 60s over-the-top, actually, a lot of it was, like, you know, 80s over-the-top, Roger Moore-style James Bond stuff. But anyway, I preferred, like, the straight-up send-up of the James Bond formula. Anyway, that was a very weird tangent that I didn't expect to find myself going on. That's okay. But who can argue with Heather Graham in the second one, of course? Now... we are fighting for our lives here against Krampus. Maybe that's a little bit of an overdramatic exaggeration, but it's fine. We'll just keep up business as usual here. Free lump of coal is nice. We did get an extra bomb. I don't think we'll be able to access our item room, though, which is disappointing. We're leaving this... Well, we'll see what we have over here, but it's looking like we'll be leaving this floor without really much benefit relative to even an average run. Oh, man, that's disappointing there. Hoped the self-sacrifice room would work out in our favor. Still could, but we are starting to play with fire a little bit here, like Kevin Federline. Hey, there we go, but we can't open it. Beautiful. Okay, is that done? Is that the end of this bullshit floor? We'll find out, unfortunately. I can't even see anything because of the damn curse of darkness, curse of blindness, of whatever. We have one cube of meat, one lump of coal as our beautiful upgrades for having come down to this floor. That hurts a little bit. Let's move onwards. We also lost like 2.5 spirit hearts total. Another curse of darkness. Like, did I break the game or something like that? The way this song starts, like, I kind of feel like Lord should start singing Royals soon. Anyway, there's probably a remix waiting to happen there, but I'll leave that to like Definition or somebody. Okie dokie. We're I'm not feeling too enthusiastic about this run right now. Too positive, I should say, because enthusiasm is different. But my positive enthusiasm is not there yet because this run has been not really giving me that much in the way of great goodness so far. But that's okay. We can always make it work. It's only Caves Part 1, man. There's no reason to get bent out of shape. We have 1 more HP than is typical for a start. We got Lump of Coal, which is, if nothing else, Lump of Coal is okay. And it means we don't have to worry about getting a Lump of Coal later when we really need like a high damage or high usefulness deal with the Devil item. So I'm okay with that. And I think a Lump of Coal for 0 HP is a really good value proposition. We have Bloody Penny, which is a great trinket, especially if we end up saving money for the next floor. We have Lucky Foot. Lucky Foot is, it's good. Thought I heard my name coming out from the other room. Oh, and we even got another half heart there. And with 18 cents, 1 key would make the shop worthwhile. Although I do still have it in the back of my mind that I would like to save 5 cents to have a chance to spawn the arcade on the next floor. Because, of course, one of the strengths of Bloody Penny is that it really extends the lifespan of you when you're able to come across a blood bank. 18 cents, but no keys. And a Curse of Darkness means it's pretty difficult for me to find where I want to go. Secret room-wise, just because I've got to visualize it all in my head, which is not something that I'm necessarily historically the best at. But this should be a relatively small floor. If we really put our mind to it, I'm sure we could do it, but we may just not want to put our mind to it. We'll see. Another key just dropping would be for the best, I'd say. Alright. With you dying here, eventually, that should be good for us. Alright, we'll go up and get that, and then we'll, see who we're fighting. I think we've got a good chance to deal with the devil here. We've got the precedent, I think, and as long as we don't take damage here, we should have over 100% chance. We'll see. Could use bombs here. Am tempted to use bombs here because it's quite a slow fight right now, as you can tell for yourself. Let's take out those nubs that started on this level just so we can, you know, be relatively confident that we're not going to take any damage in the process here. Gotta watch out for the flies. They, the problem with the flies is they make our dodges much more compromised. And they're hard to take out from afar, depending on your setup. So, like, one grandfather fly, that doesn't make things that much more difficult for us. It's when we get, you know, 3 or 4 of them, plus nubs, plus Gertie shooting and stuff like that, creates what can be considered a bit of an issue. But for now, we're totally fine. And our deal with the devil chances are looking as secure as ever. Focus, focus, okay, that was not necessarily focused, and I made a mistake now because that nub might get to the point where it's actually able to take a shot, or we'll just kill it as it gets close to it, which is even better for me. Hello? What's going on, Kate? Oh, perfect, so we can take Nick to the aquarium soon. Sounds like we have a child. I thought you streamed till 2, but that's fine as well. All right. Well, this will be my my last recording of Community Remix today.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I guess it's a good thing.
How are you doing? You're another 15 minutes.
Okay, first off, 15 minutes is very short for, like, the remainder of this Isaac run. If it only takes 15 more minutes, we're in a good position. It'll probably take, like, another half hour.
I said 5.
Oh, you said 50?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Well, you can review the tape there, commenters, and you let me know, because I know what I heard.
50.
We'll see. Anyway, well, I'll see you in 50 minutes then.
No, 30.
I don't have control over that. It's based on the items that I get.
Better.
That doesn't even affect anything. It's like saying, you know, do an hour-long run in 40 minutes. You just can't do it. You gotta have time manipulation. Close the door, get out of the room. This is my office. Step out of my office, because you're fucking fired. Thank you. Alright, now that we're alone, let's talk about the way this run is looking right now. We got Nun's Habit. Nun's Habit is beautiful, especially combined with Bloody Penny. That makes a very potent kind of combination that we've got going on here. Honestly, because I was in the middle of that conversation, I forgot what we got from Gertie. Jesus Juice. Okay, so that's some extra damage for us, which is nice. No deal with the devil. Probably because I took a little bit of damage right at the very end of that fight, but that's okay. Alright, let's regroup here after that distraction and start making some progress here. Caves Part 2. Lump of coal, if it actually hits, would probably do a good amount of damage. There we go. Which is why I'm trying to shoot from afar as opposed to close up for the most part. Did we get a range up at some point? I don't think we did. But that's okay either way. Finally, we're on a level that is not, you know, Curse of Darkness, which means I can actually maybe go to a secret room. But we got lucky and we're able to go to the shop regardless of... Seriously? Just like, why isn't that other one popping up? Did the cube of meat bump into him? The cube of meat actually killed him. That's very surprising. Yeah, we got lucky enough to be able to go to the shop on that last floor regardless. Gave us the Nun's Habit. Not enough money to spawn an arcade on this floor, so, you know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, but that's okay. Nun's Habit is worth it. Hopefully we can get a deal with the devil for the ability to fly here, because, again, the more money we can get, the more blood banks we will be spawning in the future. But for now... are we safe? Are we safe to go on this boss fight? I absolutely think that we are, and we haven't been to any special rooms yet, so, you know, we're gonna have plenty of rerolls available. So, Chubb's a bit of a fickle beast sometimes. Oh, that damage, but at least it wasn't red heart damage, so that shouldn't count against our deal with the devil chances. So my thinking is, we basically use not all of the bombs, but a lot of the bombs against Chubb here. I'm gonna leave myself maybe one. No, that doesn't seem like very much. And it isn't very much. We got a key out of this, though. But I really want to make sure that I get out of this without taking enough damage to take red heart damage so that I can secure a deal with the devil, which is exactly how that shit went down. These are not abilities to fly. I don't think we're going to take 9 lives, and I don't think I'm going to reroll it either. I think instead we're just going to take the mark, which is the damage bonus, which is nice. Reroll a range upgrade into another range upgrade. Oh, that feels good. We're going to pop this down here. Thought maybe second secret room. But hey, a bomb for 6 cents is a pretty good deal. And let's continue moving along here. What I'm a sucker, like I said. Fucked up in the head, not. Okay. Every Community Remix episode has to have at least one Limp Bizkit reference. It's just mandated. When Fred Durst partnered my channel, that's what he said, you know. That's how he makes money on these ventures. And who am I to tell him? He's a business mogul. I was gonna say business maven. He might have taken a little offense to that. Now, we have one bomb, which means I don't want to go to the secret room yet, because we could possibly bomb our way into it through a secret room. Sorry, did I say I don't want to go to the secret room? Well, I mean, that's also true, but I don't want to go to the shop yet. Oh, that was bad. By, like, wasting a key, because I could just use 2 bombs instead, which would be real freaking nice. But I do have a reroll ready, so there is a little bit of a, you know, a conflict of interest happening here. But hey, we got our bomb right off the bat. This could be a pretty big floor. I would like that very much. We're low on HP, but everything else is... Oh, okay, so we're probably not going to go to our shop yet now, because we can't get to it without using a key, and we don't have enough money to necessarily justify it. So if we don't move here, we should be fine, right? These guys only move at us if we aggro them first. Yeah, it's like Predator or something. Alright, so I still botched it, despite knowing how that worked. There's no excuse for that, except that sometimes I can be a little bit of a dum-dum. I'm not thrilled with our overall HP right now. That should be very, very obvious. But we should be able to... Oh, thank God. We should be able to access that boss trap room. If I just hurt myself... Well, we can just do that very easily. Let's see what's inside of here. So it's a speed upgrade. Would we rather reroll a speed upgrade or the HP upgrade? Or sorry, the range upgrade. This is bad. I'd rather have the range upgrade. At least we're not going to be buying anything on this floor, which means we should have a good chance to spawn an arcade on the next floor. I don't want that yet. Let's re-roll this, maybe get an HP upgrade. Stick with the range upgrade. We got an HP upgrade for this. Good. The range upgrade is slightly better than the speed upgrade, I think. Because we have Bloody Penny, which means we should stand a higher than average chance of getting the Blood Bag if we ever spawn an arcade. But beyond that, the range upgrade is helpful for making Lump of Coal a little bit more useful for us. So I think that's a reasonably okay decision that I made there. We'll see, though. Our damage is certainly suffering relative to where it was in the last run. But it's okay. We can still make something quite lovely happen here if we just get a little bit of luck on our side. Magnet is bad, but it does, you know, give us some more consumables. I was really hoping that would be like a hermit card, but, you know, gives us more consumables. And we are back to full HP, starting to feel a little better. In fact, we should be able to get to like 20 cents or something like that. And now that we have an extra key, that actually does allow us access to the shop. And if we fight greed, I don't really give a shit. That would be fine. So yeah, give me that nickel. But if we end up getting the map or compass, that would be even better. Or 9 volts, but at this point with Nun's Habit, it's probably okay. So we do fight greed. And maybe this is for the best so we can start our chain of like getting an arcade. You know, if you sacrifice like buying one shop item so that you can stay 15 cents up, you get an arcade, and then maybe you earn 15, 20, 30, 40 even cents on a blood bank, and then you pretty much guarantee yourself the ability to spawn arcades for the rest of the game, no matter how much you spend. So, might have been useful to get that accomplished a little early, but earlier I should say, but the game did it for me, so that's fine too. 3 bones. Should I look for the secret room? I think I should look for the secret room, and as of right now, it's we've got an acceptable kind of value proposition for that, I would say. Let's pop this down. Alrighty then. 6 more cents. I think it's worth it. Could have shot the poop or the fire in there, but not a huge deal, all things considered. I'm gonna head down to the next floor. Through the first 2 segments here, feeling okay. Let's hydrate a little bit. So the Depths one is ideal for a number of reasons here. No arcade. Possibly the Temperance card, but that's like a 1 in 10 shot, maybe. But that's fine, because we have a Deal with the Devil possibility. Which is much more worthwhile, I would say. Blue Candle. Blue Candle is, well, tell you what. I'll buy it, and then I'll re-roll it. Just so it can't show up again. This might be the last shop that we encounter in the entire game. That being said, I still can't say no to the map. You know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Here's a question for you. This defines your, you know, risk aversion or risk comfort profile. How many birds in the bush would be worth 1 in the hand? You know, because sure, maybe a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. That makes sense. What if there were like possibly 12 birds in the bush? I say, hey, trade me the bird you have in your hand, and you can go, you know, pillage my bush. There's 12 birds in there. You might say, shit, dude. That could, like, feed my family for a week or something like that. That's worth way more than one bird I have already. I don't know, maybe. At some point, the number of birds in the bush is worth more than the number of birds in your hand, assuming the birds in your hand are just 1. Everybody's got their price. It's like there was this Winston Churchill quote. It's falsely attributed. I don't believe it's actually a Winston Churchill quote, but it's somewhat infamous nonetheless. Let's re-roll this before I go on the story, because I want to get in the mood for it. Bob's Rotten Head, trash tier item. No second secret room there. Fair enough. And he said he was talking to a lady of the court, if you will. And he said, "Madam, would you sleep with me for 5 million pounds?" And she was like, "My God, Winston," or whoever it was. Well, you know, of course, we would have to negotiate more about terms and yada, yada, yada. And then, as she was talking, he said, "Madam, would you sleep with me for 5 pounds?" And she said, "Winston, what kind of woman do you take me for?" And he said, "Well, you already answered that. Now all we have to determine is your price." And you know what? I think that's, you know, a fairly offensive anecdote. Because I would sleep with Winston Churchill for 5 million pounds. I don't, you know, don't particularly have any homosexual tendencies. Not attracted to Winston Churchill, despite him being a very powerful man. This is, of course, assuming he was living. But 5 million pounds, man, that's a lot. People, I think, I don't know. Money's worth a lot. Dignity's worth a lot too, okay? I'm not saying I would sleep with him for 50 bucks. But for the possibility to never have to work again, or only, oh, fortune cookie's bad, or only have to work at things, we're gonna stick with Bloody Penny because we had Judas Tongue last time, only have to work at things that I want to work at, I think that's worth a one-time shameful encounter, if you will. There's a lot of things I would do for 5 million pounds, or, you know, $5 million even. So I think that lady might get a bad rap there. One of them is she's just being financially prudent. That makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm not trying to suggest she actually is a prostitute. I'm just saying, you know, I wouldn't want to work at McDonald's. But if you start paying people $20 million a year to work at McDonald's, then I would do it. That doesn't mean, you know, doesn't go against my character in any way. Not that you should have to go. I'm digging myself a little bit of a hole here. Don't worry about it. Anyway, that's falsely attributed to Winston Churchill. I forgot why we even brought that up in the first place, but hopefully you got a kick out of it. He's got a lot of zingers. You know, like that one lady in his cabinet who was like, "Winston, you're drunk. You're disgustingly drunk. Something like something." And then he's like, "Well, you're ugly. The difference is in the morning I'll be sober, but you'll still be ugly." Winston Churchill, I mean, there's kind of a temptation to be like, "Wow, that dude's really witty," and he is. He also, you know, I mean, you know, the Lion of Britain, you know, did a lot of amazing stuff for England during both World Wars, but at the same time, he kind of comes across like a little bit of an asshole sometimes too, doesn't he? But I guess, you know, when you are the figurehead of your country during a galvanizing period like that, you get a little bit more leeway, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, I can't help but feel like that woman in his cabinet had a little bit of a point. You know, you're leading your country through a period of great turmoil. If you're just stinking drunk all the time, maybe that doesn't reflect that positively on, you know, your commitment to the job. But hey, who am I to shit-talk Winston Churchill, right? I guess there's plenty of alcoholics who accomplish some amazing things in their lives. Look at Jack's father from Lost. Anyway, we're gonna keep moving on here, and you know, the lack of HP we have right now is concerning. Let's take this pill. Yeah. Thank you very much, then. But the lack of HP we have is still a little bit concerning because our damage is not proportionally that much better. So, I'm not loving where we are right now. But I think, you know, with a lucky deal with the devil or something here, we could swing this and make this work. Probably should take Judas Tongue when we're going into the boss room. Like, that only makes sense. It's pretty uncommon to have a Monstro 2 fight at this point. Usually he just ends up showing up at mini-boss rooms at this point in my career, quote-unquote. Yeah, okay, the guy who plays the Binding of Isaac for a living, basically, is going to shit-talk, you know, one of Britain's greatest war heroes. I'm just trying to, I'm bringing a different perspective to it, because there's a bit of a, you know, rah-rah Winston Churchill, you show that bitch who's boss kind of thing going on, but hey, man, I don't, you know, it's okay to get in somebody's face for being drunk when they're leading, you know, the free world through, like, the first 3 years of the Second World War. I'm not trying to insult or diminish any other country's contributions during that time. Anyway, you get the idea. I think she gets a little bit of a bad rap as well, but hey, that's the, you know, I remember Winston Churchill's name, I guess I don't remember hers. Fair enough. Now, Pentagram, great item. No deal with the devil, but at least the high damage item there is worth something. What do we reroll here? Because we have, Fortune Cookie and Ghost Baby. I guess we reroll Fortune Cookie. Even though it does cost us yet another bomb. We could have put that in a better place to probably open that golden chest, but maybe we don't want to open the golden chest. Do you ever think about that? 1-up might actually be pretty important for us. Very important might be an exaggeration, but pretty important. And we're really, really hoping for that arcade on the next floor. If we can get that arcade, maybe snag another HP plus speed upgrade. Oh, it was Mom's Bra, not Ghost Baby. So you know what? I shouldn't have rerolled Ghost Baby in the first place. My bad. But we'll have another reroll as we leave here. Did we get Luckfoot, or is that on the last run? That might have been on the last run. Let's see what the pill is. Well, hey, it's working out well for us so far. Maybe we can get another lucky bounce here. And not so much. That being said, there's a small chance we might get yet another reroll because I am going to go to this room now. If I just take 2 hits of damage... yeah, it still will be 2 hits. If I take 2 hits of damage, Bob's your uncle, we end up having yet another reroll. Or I could hurt myself to do that, which at this point actually doesn't seem like that big of a downer. Because I actually... oh, careful. I actually don't have to like worry about protecting my HP for a deal with the devil on the next floor. Yeah, maybe that'll end up working out in my favor. We'll see. I could probably just walk on some spikes. Yeah, there is a self-sacrifice room. Maybe I could even get something out of it for myself. Alrighty. 5 bombs means second secret room is not super likely, if I had to say so myself. I say we open this up. Maybe we get lucky. If we get at least a key, that's fine. Well... Alright, we got an extra bomb back and a couple of cents. Work with me here. Hey, good stuff. And we'll step on it once more. That gives us our reroll. And, of course, we are out of Spirit Hearts now. But if we die, we have the 1-up. So it's not that big of a concern, I suppose. For me, at least. Maybe for you it is. We'll reroll the... well, we end up getting something fairly shitty out of that as well. And you know what? I'm going to go for one more reroll. I'm going to be super aggressive about it. Because I really think... that we should be able to get a lot of HP on the next floor if things work out the way I expect them to work out. And we have a little bit of HP extra that we can pick up on this floor as well. I know this doesn't give us anything, so maybe we should try to walk into fire or something like that because it takes less HP, or, you know, walk into, like, neutral flies if there are any, but I'm being lazy about it. You know what we should do is just walk into that curse room and walk out, but, sure, we reroll Spider Butt into Poison Bombs. Was that worth it? If we die, probably not. If we don't die, I think it's totally fine. That's my perception on it, at least. So, let's continue with our movement here. Down in here, we had only half of a heart, which is not a ton. So that makes me a little bit not thrilled about things. But that's okay. We'll head down times like 4, over to the right, down to the next floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Thought maybe we'd get a lucky deal with the devil on our way back in there. But okay, this floor is big for us. Because we really, really, really want to find an arcade. And our shop is going to have not greed on it as well. So we could have like a really, really big floor here. If we get an HP upgrade or a reroll pedestal from our blood bank. Both of which are up in the air. Both of which could be good in their own unique ways. Bloody Penny's going to help with our HP issue here. Thank you very much. And even more, we could get back to full health. We didn't quite, but that's still pretty good. We'll have an item room. We'll have a curse room, apparently, and I don't mind going to that right away. Might wait just until we finish off this next... No, I was dumb, actually. I didn't realize that we would get so close to having a reroll. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not worried about it. We'll walk in here. Of course, we will take damage in the process. Well, we were going to get hit anyway, so that doesn't hurt too badly. That sucks a little bit, but with the magnet, we should be able to get this. Red hard, almost back to full health. Bob's your uncle, let's move along here. We've got some important things to take care of, don't we? This room is bad. Wish we had a little bit of a stronger magnet so we could actually access, you know, that chest. Like, get that chest to get pulled over the chasm here. The crevasse, if you will. And... oh! Okay, we're still fine. I really thought he would be dead earlier. And that should be full health. Yeah, there we go. So if we get more keys, that's going to be like a very low priority kind of get for us there. But we'll see. For now, we gotcha. Okay. Do we want to open this room? I know that we have a reroll ready. So I think I am going to open this room. And we'll try to just get a key randomly on the ground, or possibly, you know, by gambling on our shop. I know Tough Love isn't considered that amazing, but I'm going to pick it up anyway because it helps out a little bit. Especially without any luck upgrades, Tough Love is not going to be, you know, something that I would expect to be the greatest item that we could possibly get. But I do expect it to help us. And, you know, especially on long fights where we can statistically expect to get, you know, maybe a dozen teeth or something like that. That's very helpful, you know? Whittle the boss down significantly faster. Not necessarily instantly, but quickly. Oh. And cool. More HP. So we got a lot of exploration left to do. Money equals power would be very, very useful for us right now. can't open that. We still need another key. But that's fairly likely to show up. Oh, why just take damage on the chin like that? I was trying to psych him out, but I psyched myself out. Should be... Oh, nice. That's awesome. Should be very, very easy for us to buy something for the shop and get as many rerolls as is necessary, especially now that this arcade is showing up. Okay, so this now becomes that quintessential, like, you know, one floor in the game is always about opening as many seams as possible. There's an awful lot of seams on this floor right here. We're not going to gamble on the blood bank yet, and the reason for that is because there's nothing for me to reroll. It would be like wasting some fuel, just idling our car in the driveway when we're about to drive to the Daytona 500 and, you know, try to beat Jeff Gordon at his own game or something like that. So, more and more shots come in here. Please work out and die as soon as possible. Live fast, die young. Bad Chads do it well. Bad Chubs, I guess. Wow, I really expected that to be a special room. It's a shame. Oh, probably should have been hit there. It's a shame because we don't have access to like a library or anything that we know that it's just a shop up here. But just a shop could be very useful. We shall see. Plenty of red hearts available. Oh my god, I accidentally punched my microphone. Apologies for that. You know what? Champ's belt, acceptable. I think it's okay. So we can give this judgment some keys. You can probably guess how I feel about that. Not very excited. I'm going to buy the Spirit Heart to possibly give us a better deal with the Devil Chance on the next floor. And this is our moment of truth, man. This is our Goddard Damarong with this arcade here. We have nothing else to reroll, but... Oh, I shouldn't have purchased the Spirit Heart yet, I'll tell you that much, because this room's going to take it out of me. Possibly. Oh, here we go. Lump of coal. Do your dirty work. Do your business. This is why I picked you up. And, oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Just one lucky tooth, please. There we go. Get some high damage lump of coals in there. Oh, we still got hit, but that's only once. That's okay. That could have gone worse. This could be a telepill, so I'm going to try to take this after the mom fight. Alright, let's gamble a lot. I really expect this to pay out early. Or not early, but before we have to leave to get more HP. Especially if we end up getting double payouts in pennies here. Eventually. There we go. That's where we can stand to make some HP back, which is really, really useful. So far, it's working out fantastically. Alrighty. We're a little bit down from where we started, but that's okay. It only needs to pay out perfectly once for us to actually get what we need here, obviously. Double payouts are always for the best. Please. Alright, we got one more. Things have slowed down a lot. One more. And one more. Alright, well, this is going to be gambling on these guys, I guess. We should probably just leave. Let's get some HP back. And we have a chest down here. Oh, I forgot I can't fly. Disregard. Well, you know what? Let's take the pill. Bombs are key. Well, we'll open that chest now. I'm not sure if that was good or bad. I thought maybe we'd get a full health out of it, obviously. Obviously. More HP for me. And we picked up a Spirit Heart in the process, which is nice as well. Half a Spirit Heart, at least. And that HP is not going to make its way over to me, but that's okay. We'll get this. So we're not doing fantastically on consumable red hearts here. We're really going to hope for that blood bank payout ASAP. But I'm going to go hard on it, because even if we die, we come back with the same amount of HP. But, you know, we're not just getting HP for one life. We're getting HP for 2 lives. Assuming... 2 lives, I should say. Assuming we're going to lose this, this life at some point, which with the limited amount of HP we have is a very realistic possibility. You know, we want to get this HP upgrade so we have more HP when we come back on the next life as well. I remember on the last run I said, you know, why would I waste my time trying to pick up another HP upgrade when, you know, it's meaningless. We're not going to say, like, at the end of the game, that HP made the difference between life and death. This is a different situation because we have, we're relying on red hearts right now as opposed to spirit hearts, which is the reason that I think a 5th red heart is vastly more important than getting our 2nd red heart on the last run, where we were also much physically stronger at that point in the game as well. So, let's try this out again. And really just double payouts are what we need the most. especially if Bloody Penny could actually work, which it doesn't, and there we go with IV Bag. But, reroll Pedestal, it becomes Weird Face Mr. Boom. Don't like it. Don't like it very much at all. We're just going to go fight the boss. I know we're low on consumable red hearts. With Bloody Penny, considering we don't have to get rid of the trinket anytime soon, we should get them back, assuming we don't die against Mom. And it's going to be an interesting run here. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Champion's Belt, Jesus Juice. Can't remember if we got the pentagram. Did we get the pentagram? Yes, we did. So, like, our damage is pretty good. Our HP is pretty bad, but we have a failsafe in the 1-up. We also have the map. We don't have the compass. So it's going to be an interesting run. Tough Love, not necessarily super useful, but our damage in general, very nice. We'll see here. I don't know, man. It could work out, it could not. I'm of two minds about it right now. I'm very happy to be fighting regular Mom right now. Another thing that factors into our relatively high damage is, you know, Lump of Coal plus the 1 shot speed downgrade. That's nice. Honestly, I think shot speeds, it's a bit of an overrated, or at least over-attentioned, if you know what I mean. It's talked about a lot, considering its usefulness is not really that proportional to the amount of attention it gets, if that makes sense. I think, like, the difference between, like, a Lump of Coal shot speed upgrade, shot speed downgrade, it's enough to warrant not picking up, like, a single shot speed upgrade like Cat of Nine Tails that does nothing else. But I don't think it's worth, like, building a whole strategy around. Feel free to prove me wrong. Do, like, a max shot speed downgrade, max range Lump of Coal run, and if that ends up giving you enough damage to... That was so bad of me. Don't die here. If that ends up giving you enough damage to win the game handily, then you let me know. Don't explode. Oh, shit, I didn't even kill him. There we go. I didn't explode either, though, so that's good. Low HP, very low HP, but it's down to the next floor. Secret room contains enough money to take us back to full HP. Perhaps. Can only get hit once here. Remember, we had the wafer on the last run. So we got to be substantially more vigilant about not taking damage. That half Spirit Heart is going to help us out a lot. And also, if we get super lucky, which is looking unlikely right now, but if we get super lucky, we could use that half Spirit Heart to protect us and give us a better chance of getting a deal with the devil. Immolation. That sounds like it hurts. Maybe I'll save that for now, even though I have functionally no idea what it actually does. Alright, so 3-shotting those guys with a slight Lump of Coal bonus. Definitely trying to make our way to the secret room here. I'm expecting... That's just the end of that sentence. Congratulations, Northernlion. You're pregnant. No, we are not. Hopefully. Don't really want to gamble on that. I know there's positives and there's good reasons to gamble on that. I'm not much for slot machines, man. Blood banks, yes. Fortune tellers, occasionally. There goes our Spirit Heart, but we still haven't taken red heart damage on this floor. Tons of champions, which is probably great, actually. Truth be told. Strength, immolation, and question marks. Luck up. Well, that's good, because we'll get more tooth shots. Immolation took us into the curse room. Which is actually okay, because we got Spirit Hearts, which means I won't take red heart damage on the way out. Strength card is a good one to save for a little while. I have to say that, like, having played quite a lot of Community Remix thus far, my favorite change to it is definitely that you can fight Satan but still get to the chest. That's, I was skeptical about it at first. I was like, why would I want to do that? But that's, I'm pretty sure that was just because I was, like, set in my ways. I really like being able to fight Satan and still win the game. Satan boss fight's a lot more interesting, I think, than the Isaac boss fight. Come on, man. You know, there's good things and bad things about Champion's Belt, as we're seeing. So, that Demon Judgment raises a whole host of interesting questions. I don't know, did one of those rocks literally just explode as soon as the room started? That was weird. Was it a rock? Or was it a rock lobster? Anyway, ooh, that's red heart damage. We finally took some. I think that actually was the first red heart damage we took over the course of this floor. And on such an easy room, especially when I should be trying to maintain distance, that's a disappointment, I'll admit. But we can still avoid taking red heart damage against our boss, who is Teratoma. Do-do-do-do-do. Teratoma. Do-do-do-do. Teratoma. To-do, it's a bundle of fibers and cancer and tumors and a little bit of human hair. Teratoma. I don't actually know what teratoma is. You think at some point I would have gotten curious and Wikipedia'd some of these things. I think I did look up fistula. It's like when, oh, wait. Let's look at this. Ooh, okay, so the whole Guppy's Paw thing. Did we have the Polaroid? I actually can't quite remember. Don't exit the main menu, oh my god. We didn't pick up the Polaroid? What did we get from the boss? Just more HP? Let's go back. How will this work? If we take the Pact, we'll have 2 Spirit Hearts, 3 HP. We'll get 6 extra Spirit Hearts. We'll have 8 Spirit Hearts. So if we go with Guppy's Paw, we'll have 12 Spirit Hearts, but no action there. Alright, here's what I think. I think we go for broke a little bit. Get the Pact. Get Guppy's Paw. Use Guppy's Paw all the way. This is a little dangerous because those pills could be HP upgrades, but I'm just going to assume that they're not. And we'll reroll that, get the free ability to fly. And this kind of ruins our 1-up as well, I think. But let's see what these pills are. Well, we actually can... No, because I picked it up. We can't take this HP upgrade. Alright, that hurts a little bit. We could have had 3 extra Spirit Hearts, but not that big of a deal. 2 range upgrades, and bombs are key, which we don't want to use. Okay. We'll take our strength card down to the next floor. We had nothing... Oh, we have a demon judgment. It's not worth it. Now, we don't have permanent Polaroid invincibility. This was basically just a play. At least I think we don't have permanent Polaroid invincibility. This was basically just a play for me to get as much raw health as possible. So it's a bit of an unusual Guppy's Paw deal. That being said, it could work out for us, and we are much closer to becoming Guppy now. Although it is still pretty unlikely that we do become Guppy on this run, because we lack so many, well, we would have to go to a curse room, and with the amount of HP we have, I really don't feel comfortable losing HP to go to a curse room. So, we're just gonna, we're gonna see if maybe it shows up organically, holistically somewhere, but if it doesn't, then that's fine too. Careful here. Don't really want anything to do with that curse. Well, I want something from inside of the curse room, but I don't want to go through with it. You know what? This, the strength card is actually totally fine to use because we don't have permanent Polaroid invincibility. Yeah, that's okay. It basically just gives us extra in all stats whenever we want to use it. So we'll be using that on the, oh, why didn't I just take that HP upgrade then? Even if it didn't give me... Yeah, okay, so that was dumb. I should have taken that HP upgrade. We would have 1 more HP right now, which is not the end of the world, but whatever. So similarly, like, we can be totally okay to just pick this up. We'll use the strength card, if possible, on the Blue Baby fight. Don't need to use it on the Satan fight. Probably. Yeah, so I could have had 2 HP right now. What I probably should have done, though, is taken the coin purse before going into the deal with the devil. Yeah, that would have been for the best, because then we would have gotten 3 extra Spirit Hearts out of it, and it wouldn't have been an issue either way. Instead, we got the worst possible, which was just no benefit from that pill. But we did get 2 range upgrades, which is, you know, okay with Lump of Coal combined here. Alright, monstrosity. Let's do... Oh, shit, that was bad. Let's do this, though, buddy. Can you just do your standard attack that makes you a garbage tier enemy? Thank you very much. Now, we can... pretty easily just sneak in and around here, and can't really get behind him. That's fine, though. There we go. That tooth probably sorted us out there. Okay, please tell me the boss is over here. That bomb is maybe okay. We'll see how the pill works out for us. We had 2 teeth fired in, like, rapid succession. Neither of them even hit. Champion belt. I still think it's a great item. Mom's Pearl is so much better than Bloody Penny for us here. Shot speed down is something we want. And this is our boss room, so I've gotten lucky in that regard. So, Lump of Coal with these shot speed downgrades should be working out pretty nicely for us, especially with the luck upgrades that, or luck upgrade that helps us spawn more teeth. Wisdom, sure. Teleports us to a deal with the angel. Hey, I'm happy with it. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof indeed. We, now have a little bit more HP for the next floor. Of course, I wish that maybe we'd gotten it working with Guppy's Paw just because it'd be worth more, but whatever. World card. World card. So maybe we roll strength against Mom's Hearts and world card later. against, even on Shoal, it would be worthwhile. But we'll probably save it for the chest. Might be worth more than the strength card on the Blue Baby fight. All right, here we go. Strength card. Might be a little bit of a longer Mom's Heart fight. It depends. It's once you get past Monstro, the crowd control becomes a lot easier. Actually, we are doing a lot of damage with the strength card active. Yeah, the crowd control becomes way easier here. We've already got permanent bomb state going, and look at how much each one of these tiers is doing. It is a direct byproduct of using the strength card, but still, that's real nice. All right, so we're not going to the cathedral. Pick up the world card. We'll use that on... I kind of just want to use it on the next floor, to be honest with you. So we will do that. All right, that's going to save me some time. Could have used it on the chest, but what can I say? Sometimes I'm a little bit of a lazy man. He's a lazy man. Biddy-boop, biddy-boop. Anything here? Slot machine. Okay, empty room. Monstro 2. We had a little bit of a problem with him on the last floor, but that's okay. In a weird way, the shot speed downgrade is almost a slightly bad thing for me right now. Because it's harder for me to actually land shots while being in, like, range of Monstro. Like, I guess we could just shoot them, and it doesn't really matter if they hit while we're on the same side. Disregard that. I'm an idiot. So our Satan fight should be coming up here. Would very much welcome... oh, that was perfect bomb. Would very much welcome another tarot card or pill. Pills have been pretty darn good so far. That was a terrible bomb there. These guys should be taken out super easily. And, yeah, I mean, like, our damage with Lump of Coal and the Teeth seems very good when we can actually land it appropriately. This guy had a little bit more HP than I thought, but hey, an extra Spirit Heart for us. Maybe there is a way for us to eke out a victory here. We got Poison Bombs. 3, 2, 1, go. Get out of there. Pretty much, that was bad. It was perfect timing, but I didn't move fast enough. I really thought our shots would explode the Fallen faster than they did. Poison Bomb hit both of them there. Yeah, I'm almost feeling like the shot speed downgrade. Like, I get why it's an improvement because it ups our damage, but at the same time, it's causing me some slight problems here. I don't mind using bombs in this situation because I'm very, very unlikely to really rely on bombs for this Blue Baby fight, even though they're poison. Plus, there's a pretty good chance of us getting like a Mr. Mega or something. Oh, that was not good. Did he shoot that straight out of his dick? Be honest with me, Chad. Okay. Let's do this. I'm ready. Oh, that was not good. Turns out I was not ready. Get away from me! Oh my god. Okay, so, well, this 1-up's starting to look pretty darn likely to be used, which is not great for us considering how many HP we gave up with Guppy's Paw. But oh, that was the worst damage. My brain froze for a second there. But we have 13 keys, so all we need is the best chest of all time. And then there's no problems, right? Big floor, sort of. Kind of average for the chest. We got both remotes, Enigma bombs, Stigmata. We're taking Stigmata. I say we take Enigma bombs just for the extra bombs, honestly. And we reroll both of these. Poop and telepathy for dummies. That's pretty much exactly what we needed, so I'm not sure what I'm complaining about. We're gonna, as much as I would like to use a bomb on Gertie here, because it would really start to steamroll it, poison plus, you know, maybe Mega, or maybe double poison or something like that. Who knows? I don't know if it actually synergizes in that fashion, but let's believe that it does. I'm gonna save them because I think I might end up eating my words. We might end up actually using all of our bombs on this Blue Baby fight. Didn't expect it to come down to that. So we'll reroll both of these without picking them up because I'm an idiot. There's probably something to be said for picking up Little Gish. I don't think the attack fly is worth it in this case because we need a little bit more of a, you know, Mr. Bombastic item, if you know what I mean. It wasn't me. Lover's card is very useful here, actually, for once. Could end up saving us a lot of problems, especially if we can actually carry it into the boss fight. Effectively gives us 2 HP upgrades for the purposes of the boss fight, which is the last fight in the game. It's the only thing that matters. You know, temporary hearts are permanent hearts if you're on the last room. Is this the last? Oh, that's not the boss. Okay, so this is looking a little bad now. That's not good either. Well, let's think about this. Is it worth picking up Little Gish? The thing I like about Little Gish is that, you know, us with a single cube of meat, we're not much of a defensive dynamo, right? Oh, these teeth. Come on, more teeth, more teeth, more teeth. Ooh, get away, get away. With Little Gish, we could slow the enemy's roll a little bit. Make our dodges a lot easier. I think Little Gish is worth picking up. That's going to be my verdict here. And we got to really, we got to plan accordingly, man, because this is a tricky run so far. We don't even know what that is. There you go. Eyesore. Random tiers. So it's like, maybe like $3 bill. The slow is already paying dividends here. Oh, that was some nasty knockback right there. Kill Gluttony, please. Kill Gluttony. The Sloth. Oh, sorry. Not Sloth. The, oh yeah, it is Sloth. The Sloth could end up saving us here with a really great tarot card. Lovers is already good, but the World, okay, well, it saves us some time. I don't know how this random tier effect is going to work for us. It looks, wow, it gave us like weird diagonal tiers there. Not like Loki's though. Loki's shoot out in like the cardinal directions. These shot out in the in-between directions, like northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Weird, but you know, if we just get the right random tier effect when it comes to that boss room, maybe that ends up saving us. D12, okay, so that should actually allow us now to re-roll the final boss, because we're in the newest version of Spider Mod, or the newest version of Community Remix, I should say. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, well, what am I missing out on? Probably like one re-roll. If it does, it's pretty sweet, right? I don't even know what's happening with our tiers right now. I'm choosing to ignore it because I don't know what to comment about it. But our tier damage is pretty solid. I'm really, really hoping we get to save this Lover's card for our boss fight. Oh, no, we won't, though. I have to put it down right now just in case we get hit again. Ooh. All right, it's looking tight here. You should be deceased, like super deceased. There we go. Good tooth. Fight's over. Now, if we can just re-roll the boss to, like, pin or something like that, the places will go. And I realize that is probably, like, that's a really good argument if it ends up working. It's a really good argument for not letting the D12 do this, and I realize that's hypocritical of me because I argued for the D12 being able to allow you to re-roll the late-game bosses because I didn't see, like, it being useful in quote-unquote, you know, competitive or strategic play apart from that. But if you just get it on the chest like we did here, then it's like, oh, free win. Or a much, much easier win, at least. But imagine how humiliating it would be to, like, die against, you know, famine on the final boss fight. So, Repentance, I have no idea. You know the drill. Come on, Little Gish, get a slow off, thank you. Lust is catching up. Die, please, thank you. All right. Kill Gluttony, and then Sloth gives us the greatest tarot card of all time. Even the Hierophant, though, would be, like, amazing here. Empress, that's really good. So, reroll Blue Baby into Blue Baby. All right. I tried. So we got random tiers, random bombs, the Empress. Truth be told, I can't be too salty about this, the chest payouts we got here. We got some half-decent items. I think I am going to die, but I put up a good try. We're going to get more than halfway. I mean, we're already more than halfway. And we have a chance. It's not a great chance, but it's a chance. Does the Empress bring our luck stat up? It really should. Oh, good try. Oh, we had the 1-up. I totally forgot. We don't have the Empress card to use. Can we reroll that? We can. All right, we'll reroll the D12 then. We'll take Whore of Babylon. That's not going to be useful for us. The Tower card. Well, with random bombs, maybe that's important. I don't know. I guess we give it a try. Bullet Ball Extreme. It'll catch your eye. That's a what? Say it with me, guys. That's a Bullet Ball. All right, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Play it cool, boys. Play it cool here. We are not in a fantastic position, but we're still doing okay damage. Just not quite on the same level. Oh, did you see that return play? Yeah, you did it. Fair enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.